Down both these rosters, and these are incredible athletes on both sides.
So we expect, Kevin, that we're going to get some great highlight plays out in transition here, and you're going to see the court shrink up a little bit for some of the offensive players.
How about the most athletic guy you ever faced?
John Barry? No, I'm kidding, Kevin.
You like that answer, though, yeah. If he's listening, I'm sure he is.
Yeah, he
no,
doesn't.
Jordan, LeBron, who?
Most athletic player I ever faced was Kobe Bryant in his prime.
I like that answer. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Portland, Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Nurkic is out there with Van, and it's Harkless in at the 3 spot.
And Dwight Howard, you know, he's lost some explosiveness over the years, but still remains an intimidating presence when he's healthy. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call him a #1 option on the offensive end, but still great in the pick and roll, better than most when it comes to posting, and defensively, when he's moving well, a straight beast.
And he can't get the first one. And talking about Howard's defense, he's blocking fewer shots these days, but he remains extremely difficult to score against in the paint.
Yeah, statistically, opponents still struggle to shoot against him. He has the power and instincts to stop most true centers from getting comfortable on the blocks, and his reputation goes a long way toward unnerving opponents.
I know there are a lot of parts still coming together for the Blazers, but it seems like they may have found something with the pairing of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. What a great backcourt.
Count it.
So much talk about the game slowing down for the game's best players. Lillard composes himself, scans the court, and delivers the strength.
Lillard against Schroeder. Millsap a screen. Over to the left wing. To the paint. Howard dishes to Schroeder. Pass to Millsap. Just 5 on the clock. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And you look at the combination of Lillard and McCollum. Offensively, they are explosive.
Well, I don't think any coach has a problem with having too much scoring or playmaking, especially from the guard position. The question for the Portland Trail Blazers as they continue to mature and gain experience is how good and how committed will they be on the defensive end of the floor.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Damian Lillard most dangerous from the perimeter, but he's really worked on his finishing inside.
He's a superior athlete, so he's learning right now how to get his shot off on the inside with all the length and athleticism of an NBA big man. He's working on that floater, finishing through contact. I think he's making big strides. He's getting more and more confident in that area. Well, after Stephen Curry, Damian Lillard might be the most dangerous three-point shooter in the league at the point guard position. He has unbelievable range and extends that range when he's feeling confident.
Millsap kicks it to Bazemore. Beyond the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And the three-point shot is something Bazemore has improved steadily over his career. You can't give him room like that to fire.
Vonleh. Going to go that time. Good work defensively by Millsap. And you look at Lillard, and Brenny's got the quick release on that three-pointer of his, doesn't he? He can get it up in a hurry.
Well, he's as close to what it is that we see sometimes from Steph Curry with being able to pull up off the dribble with some incredible range. He's worked on his balance and ball handling, and those two aspects really are feeding into everything he's doing offensively.
And it's Schroeder missing. Atlanta on D. They trail by 1. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
Well, maybe they could have got away with it if they had created some turnovers with their own defense, but the D they played in that game wasn't nearly tough enough. He fought for that second possession, then went right back up with it.
Lillard outside. Nurkic can't hit.
He's certainly a threat to finish those opportunities with some style and flair, but the defense did a simply outstanding job preventing that from happening.
Now here's Bazemore. He's guarded by McCollum. And Kent Bazemore with the three. Bazemore's got 6 points.
Just an excellent jumper by Bazemore. When he's getting those kind of looks, it really does boost his confidence out on the floor.
Now Lillard turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Nurkic a screen on Schroeder. Three-pointer Lillard. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
It's one of those things, the team hits from downtown. The other side immediately wants to get back those points.
Millsap a screen. And Bazemore kicks it over to Schroeder. Here's Millsap. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
The contact's certainly there, but Millsap just too big and too strong on those type of plays.
Lillard against Schroeder. And it's Lillard missing.
Well, he has more than enough strength to fight through the D and convert that one. I'm surprised he came up short there.
Millsap has the open look. Another three for Atlanta.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from three.
Trailblazers trail by 6. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. From 15 feet away, excellent D from Howard.
I think the defense was surprised that he did not knock that down. Clear defensive breakdown there, guys. Should have made him pay.
Bazemore passes to Schroeder. Back to Bazemore. From 18 feet away, the offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. On defense, Portland, 6-point game. And again, it's Atlanta. For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Well, you could quickly see that using the three ball was a huge part of the game plan coming in. And it was the right plan. They got hot, and the D had no answer as to how to cool them off.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run. That pushes it to double digits. Bazemore's got his third basket of the night right there.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Ilyasova.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Harkless the pass to McCollum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Sefolosha with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Feeds to Millsap. From 10 feet out. That one a little long.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
McCollum kicks to Nurkic. He dishes it to Lillard. McCollum up top. Clock at 6. There's the pick. Shot off the screen. No good. Shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. It seemed they got the benefit of the whistle. And the defense looked soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Screen by Nurkic. McCollum dishes to Nurkic. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the night. To the inside. Here's Howard. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that's just super strength there by Howard. So good at connecting on these shots despite the contact.
Prince is checked in for the Hawks. Hardaway comes in for Kent Bazemore. Portland also making some changes. Aminu comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Krabs subbed in for Harkless. Well, you played all the backcourt positions, including shooting guard. Some have said the talent level at the 2 guard has fallen off a bit of late. Would you agree with that?
I think it's been an interesting shift, Kevin, in the NBA with regards to the scoring point guard and how much there are guards in our league who initiate offense not with the pass, but more with their ability to get to the rim, eventually get to the foul line, their ability to score the basketball and run pick-and-roll offenses. And with how quick teams are playing, maybe there are fewer opportunities for shooting guards to get the ball in positions where they can score.
But 2 guards have got to handle the ball. We're seeing that more and more, that versatility is important for teams.
No question about it. A lot of coaches are looking for complementary 2 guards or small forwards out there that can get to the right spots and then make the next play. After your point guard draws defense, can the next man on your team be just as effective with his pass, with his scoring? Then you got a combination that can do some damage.
They set the pick. Lillard outside. The pass to Vonleh. A 3-pointer, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Atlanta leading by 14. Outside Hardaway. There's the dish to Prince. He kicks it to Hardaway. Sinks the triple. Hardaway has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
It is brutal to try and match up on the perimeter with a team that is this hot.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And you look at the advanced numbers. Very quietly, Paul Millsap is one of the most effective rim protectors in the league.
Yeah, I think that's pretty impressive, Kevin, and it speaks to not just the physical abilities of a player, but mentally being able to read what it is that offenses are doing and step into the right position. He's only 6'6" in socks, but when you take into account that wingspan, he can be effective down low.
They set the pick. Hardaway passes to Calderon. Off the pick. That's tipped.
Well, you notice the length there from Vonleh, allowing him to get that shot block.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That's his first foul. Here's Vonleh. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Vonleh's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Prince outside. He feeds it to Ilyasova. 6 on the shot clock. Ilyasova sets a screen for Calderon. And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Calderon with it. And stolen by Napier.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Here's a chance now to see the league leaders in 3-point field goal percentage. And you look at Crabbe, dangerous player from 3-point land, a great talent with a great release.
What a percentage that is for him from 3-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Napier.
The first thing you talk about with the Hawks is the versatility and the depth of their front court. Not the biggest inside, but certainly their skill level is a cut above, and they can hurt you in many ways.
And both free throws good for Napier. And Brent, you mentioned the depth for the Hawks. They've been a very savvy team, filling out that bench with players who can contribute.
Yeah, a blend of young players and old players. They're doing a good job of finding some international talent as well. A nice balance on their roster.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Prince kicks to Ilyasova. There's a good screen. It's out the key, Prince. Shot clock at 6. And it's in there. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Napier kicks to Vonleh. At the top of the key, Napier. Shot from free throw range. Rebound, Atlanta. 1:30 left in the first. The feed to Muscala. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Calderon dishes to Muscala. Back to Calderon. Moves back up. Muscala hits the bucket.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
Just completely in rhythm, really from the opening tip, and they continue to pile up the points.
Here's the screen. Napier. Aminu against Ilyasova. Kicks it to Napier. Dishes it to Vonleh. Grab the pass to Aminu. Hardaway against McCollum. No good from 18.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
Ilyasova can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 14. Vonleh kicks to Napier. Here's McCollum. Boy, that win the other night against the Spurs, another guy who really showed up to play. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's Atlanta. They lead by 14. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel. I kind of just embraced it, for my entire life. Just, you wouldn't know if something was going on in my life or not because as long as I'm taking care of business and doing what I need to be doing, that's all that matters.
I would say we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of business.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Yeah, I just really love that they're playing with their hearts tonight, contesting shots, making their opponent work for every point.
Schroeder and Bazemore pair up at the point and off-guard spots. Prince out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, smartphones and other technology are ubiquitous nowadays. Clippers head coach Doc Rivers says teams do pay a price. Social media and texting has absolutely hurt chemistry, he said. He recalled his championship season with the Celtics. One of the best things that happened to them was during the preseason in Italy, the players couldn't get a wireless signal, and they had to actually talk with one another. Kevin?
Yeah, that connection between players can make a difference. Thanks, David. Millsap dishes to Prince. Howard, the pass to Millsap. Bazemore for three. No good that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here is Lillard. He's got 7. Pass to Nurkic. Out to the wing. Harkless kicks to Crabbe. Lillard against Schroeder. Right at the free throw line. Bazemore grabs the miss.
Yeah, so far he has not had his usual effort in this one, and it's really hurting the team.
A nice shot by Howard.
And Howard just shrugging off the competitive defense there, using his muscle to get the job done near the basket.
To the middle. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Almost got to that shot in time. Just a split second late there. Caught it just barely on its way down.
And the Hawks making a change here. Humphries checked in. The Hawks leading by 13. Now here's Bazemore. 9 points in the game so far. Double team on Millsap. And stolen by Crabbe. Pass to Lillard. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Schroeder against Lillard. To the wing right side. And it's Millsap. That time on the assist by Humphries. 14 points for Millsap.
And without his sharp shooting, who knows where they'd be right now.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And with the departure of LaMarcus Aldridge, the Blazers have handed the keys to the franchise over to one Damian Lillard. They've remade their roster with some young talent to complement what it is that he's about as his career moves on.
Crabbe dishes to Aminu. Now Lillard. He's got 9. Nurkic a screen on Schroeder. That's a 2 from Lillard. Kept alive. They shoot again. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And some great passing here so far. Let's check out this chart that breaks down where the assists have been coming from for the Trailblazers.
And their guards are taking on the majority of the passing and assisting for the team. Just as you might expect, the bigs doing their part by getting to good spots inside and making themselves available.
No good on that one. And you look at the free agent acquisitions for the Blazers, a lot of what they call second draft guys, Brent.
Well, a lot of those guys really just needing opportunities, and you have to credit their general manager to watch and scout and see how the fit would be with what Lillard and McCollum are doing on the perimeter. They've done a nice job.
He hits the second from the line.
Becoming more of a factor these days on the offensive end. Aminu, once the 8th overall player taken in the draft, getting to the line a little more often.
Bazemore passes to Schroeder. Howard with a screen on Lillard. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Good work defensively by Lillard. Trailblazers trail by 12. Out to the right wing. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Nobody near Schroeder. A putback. And Harkless pulls it down. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Back to Lillard. Pass to Nurkic from 12 feet out. Bank shot. No good.
Terrific defense. They definitely read the scouting report on this guy and could not have played him more perfectly there.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And Lillard kicks to Crabbe. Nurkic in the post, working on Howard. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to 12 points again in the basket from Nurkic. Atlanta's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Schroeder with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis. Feeds it to Millsap. Nurkic with the block.
Is this basketball or volleyball? Nurkic with the spike.
The pass to Aminu. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Hawks leading by 12. Here's Schroeder. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. They get a hand on it. Nurkic with the steal. Over in the corner, Harkless. Screen by Nurkic. Harkless kicks to Nurkic. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Brent, one thing you have to like about Jusuf Nurkic is that he plays with some edge to his game. I remember a moment where he scored on a defender, felt they tried to flop, and then handed the ball to them as they laid on the ground.
I love the confidence that he shows. He's a space eater, and he clogs up the lane, and then sometimes he just shows you he's got deft touch and soft hands, so some untapped potential as he gets better.
That free throw, no good. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Atlanta. And he's good on the second. Ray, you're a two-time NBA champion. What's it like when you first reached that tremendous goal of winning a title after the long, arduous season before it?
Well, it's such a long year, and you spend so much time with your group of guys and your coaching staff that when it's finally over, there's just an incredible amount of elation and celebration and the work that you've put in all year long. I would tell you, Kevin, it's something that you remember. It's hard to express in words what that connection is, and it lasts for the rest of your life. When you run into your teammates and you see your coaches, you can immediately snap back to what it was that season represented for you and how much it meant for you and your career.
And probably you think on those seasons going by in a blink of an eye. Some seasons last forever. Other seasons like those, I imagine, seem like just a snap of a finger.
They do, and the memories last even longer, Kevin. You know, trophies are for gathering dust. That's one thing, but memories last a lifetime.
Where are your rings right now? You keep them stashed away? Do you ever wear them?
I never wear them, and if I'm honest with you, I'm not sure where they are, but they're safe. Because if I don't know where they are, if I don't know where they are, if somebody were to rob my house, they don't know where they are either.
Right.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Picked by Humphries. Sefolosha kicks to Humphries. Drills it from outside. Humphries has got his first 3 points of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Aminu with a screen on Schroeder. The dish to Aminu. To the left wing. Harkless kicks to Lillard. Clock at 6. Here's Crabbe. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. For three, Millsap. Another three for Atlanta.
Has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter? He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And Lillard kicks to Crabbe. Portland moving the ball around. Count that one. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Lillard has that sneaky wingspan there and knifes inside for the bucket.
Millsap a screen on Aminu. To the middle. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists now in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
They set the pick. Here's Nurkic. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
When you see Nurkic out there, as skilled as he is, still the thing that baffles you is his size. A legit 7-footer. He weighs 280, depending on what he had for dinner. But he's got great skill, and they're still exploring it in Denver.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And thinking about Nurkic and his size, Brent, he definitely doesn't fit the spot-up Euro big man profile we've seen.
No, he's one of those guys who enjoys the contact, and anytime he can get it, he'll be in there. Can spot up with the jump shot if he needs that. He likes to throw his weight around on the inside, and he does. He makes the most of his size.
And he sinks the second.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And here is Sefolosha looking for his first basket still in this one. Calderon, no good.
You can't fault him for taking the open look, guys. Just didn't go in for him, but you know, he'll look to shoot that one again.
Napier kicks to McCollum. He dishes it to Aminu. Portland, no good that time either.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Sefolosha kicks to Muscala. Calderon has the open look. Another three for Atlanta.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Trailblazers trailed by 19. There's the feed to Vonleh. Here's Napier. He's guarded by Calderon. Napier dishes to Nurkic. It's deflected. Here's Muscala. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. To the left side wing. Here's Napier. Drains it from beyond the arc. Napier's got 5 points so far. The Hawks leading by 16. Now here's Calderon. He kicks to Sefolosha. They set the pick. He feeds it to Muscala. Here's Ilyasova, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
With the way Ilyasova is able to quickly get a shot up, it throws a lot of the defenders off, and they end up fouling him.
It's his first trip to the line.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
That free throw good from Ilyasova. Also, Brent, we take a look at the end of the season. Something that has been brought up is taking the top 16 teams for the playoffs, regardless of conference. What do you think?
I'm not on board with that, Kevin. I know it makes for some interesting storyboard material to have the West teams play against the East teams, if that were the case in some of the earlier rounds of action. But there's something about the East versus the West and having your conferences represented coast to coast to see who it is that plays for the NBA championship.
And the dunk by Vonleh.
That's one of the things about Vonleh. As he develops more strength in his upper body, he's going to be a force around the rim.
Calderon passes to Hardaway. Kicks to Prince. Ilyasova is screen on Aminu. Prince dishes to Ilyasova. Muscala hits the bucket. He's got 5.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Napier. He's guarded by Calderon. And Aminu kicks to Napier. Nurkic a screen on Calderon. Napier, a second chance effort. And Nurkic lays it in. Nurkic has got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, no disparaging remarks with regards to his effort in this one. He's making everything, and he needs his teammates to step up to the plate to help him out.
Now McCollum. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got 16.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Calderon with it. Dishes it to Hardaway. Prince in the corner. Tries a three. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Passes it to Aminu. Pass to Napier. And again, it's Portland converting.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Prince outside. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Prince. Clock at 6. Feeds to Ilyasova. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
It's nice to see the confidence he shows on his inside game and ability to get the shot up before the defender.
So as we conclude the first half,
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. There was no stopping Paul Millsap in the first half. He had 21 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid. And that about wraps it up.
And welcome back as we continue our St. Paddy's Day broadcast. You know, Paul Millsap has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's been a revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
Yeah, you just don't see this much, but he's setting up for a monster game tonight.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Conley's out there with Mo Harkless. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, as always, the Atlanta Hawks run that fluid offensive system that is widely admired. You know, Steve Kerr, our old friend, used to say they get to the next level of their offense. Take away the first option, they automatically get to the second. Take that one, they automatically and fluidly get to the third option. Very few teams do that. Kevin?
Passing and shooting, DA, that's what it's all about. Thank you. That's good from Harkless. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Well, the Hawks have fought low attendance numbers historically, a very transient city, and you can understand that when the team was struggling. Hopefully the team can make continuous deep runs in the playoffs to energize this fan base.
Here's Millsap, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
In Atlanta, a big sports town for college football. The baseball and football teams are well supported. The Hawks, though, Brent, trying to capture more of that big market. It's been tough.
Yeah, they are trying to do that, and they've enhanced the fan experience. They've got a beautiful newer arena. They've had halftime concerts recently, celebrity DJs in there, even that sweet 3D projection system they do with the player introduction. So trying to make Phillips Arena a hot ticket in Atlanta. Yeah, they just cannot seem to throw it in the ocean right now. 0 of 3 from the field is not what they wanted.
Here's Schroeder. Bangs home the trifecta. Schroeder's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Nurkic in the post. He's guarded by Howard. Nurkic can't hit.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
That's really one of his specialties, altering shots in close.
Millsap a screen. Schroeder passes to Millsap. Double team on Millsap. There's Schroeder. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start. And
Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And that one drops for him.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Lillard against Schroeder. Millsap at the elbow. Nurkic with the block. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Lillard with the ball. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Well, you put young guys and potential always next to one another, and that's where Noah Vonleh is right now. Pretty easy to see why he was sought after in the draft. With a great defensive upside, he's got the ability to affect the game in a lot of ways, still growing and still learning.
Schroeder with the ball. Lillard picks him up. There's the pick. And here's Schroeder. He's got 8. Bazemore inside the three-point line. Here's Millsap. Misses off the left iron. Trailblazers trail by 20. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Paul Millsap picks one up. You see a lot of teams looking to go up tempo, but you've got to have the personnel, Brent, to do it.
And we see some coaches who get really frustrated with teams who don't do it all that well, Kevin. You got to have the right guys who understand what a good shot is in the first 6 seconds of the offense, and then the secondary attack, setting up a half-court defense and taking advantage of mismatches.
And the second free throw, good.
The 6th pick in the 2012 draft from a small school, no less. It just doesn't matter. Lillard came in and won the Rookie of the Year.
Schroeder passes to Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
Incredible spring off the floor there for a power forward, and he needs that as an undersized big.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Crabbe, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart.
And really what jumps out to me about this shot chart is just how aggressive he's been when on the floor. I mean, he's doing everything he can to get as close to the hoop as possible before putting up that shot, and it's worked out in a big way for him and his team.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Vonleh, rebound by the Hawks. Millsap's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Sefolosha for 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Kicks it out to McCollum. Takes the 3. Good on the three-point shot. McCollum's got 6 points.
Great fundamentals and mechanics on the catch and shoot. McCollum needs just the tiniest bit of space to get that release off.
Bazemore for 3. Doesn't go that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's Vonleh. He's got 11. McCollum kicks to Nurkic. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Two things I love about C.J. McCollum is his size and his pace of play. A great shooter with good range. He can handle the ball, so at times when you want Lillard off the ball, C.J. McCollum becomes your point guard. And I'll tell you what, at 6'4", he never plays panicked, whether he's at the 1 or the 2.
The Hawks making a switch here. Humphries checked in. He hits the second from the line. And when you talk, Brent, about McCollum's 6'4" stature, the questions seem to arise for him at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I don't know if he's undersized at 6'4" for a shooting guard, but he is a bit of a tweener and has that slight frame. But he has shown, as much as he brings to the table offensively, he can use that acumen on defense and improve on that end of the floor.
And the Blazers going a bit younger, kind of revamping on the fly. Brent, do you like what they've done?
I really like what they've done, Kevin. And to me, Terry Stotts deserves a lot more credit for sticking with what he established offensively, even with one of the franchise's best players in LaMarcus Aldridge leaving. And the incredible three-point shooting they lost with Wesley Matthews. Terry Stotts stuck to the same offensive system, and I think they've reaped the benefits with Lillard and McCollum.
And the Hawks, Brent, going with the brand revamp, throwback logo, new uniforms. How do you like the new look?
Yeah, they're not bad. I don't like when they mismatch the jerseys, Kevin. You know, they'll do the red on the bottom with the charcoal gray on top. I get a little bit confused. I'm more of a traditionalist that way, but we haven't seen a lot of neon in the NBA, but the Hawks bringing it in. And I also, Kevin, like the way that some of the franchises recently have gone to the new almost soccer circular logo. So I like the way Atlanta has situated themselves with that sort of styling.
The shot by Vonleh, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Man, just imagine how much they'd be up by, guys, if his shot was going in.
Now here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Lillard's got 14 points.
He won't hesitate to square up from just about anywhere. Lillard drains the jumper even with the hand in his face.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 8. The pass to Millsap from 13. Here's Howard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Nurkic, a screen on Schroeder. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. And there's the feed to McCollum. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
The only way you're going to challenge him in that situation, you have to attack with more power.
Here now, the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, the Hawks offense predicated on ball movement and spacing and great shooting. They keep their shooters spread all over the floor, and if they can't get layups, those catch and shoot opportunities are something they're great at.
Hardaway's checked in for Atlanta. And a switch here also for Portland. Aminu's checked in. Humphries hits them both. And the catch and shoot jumper, statistically a better shot than pull-up, but Brent, the Hawks make it the foundation of their offense.
Yeah, even when they're driving or they're posting up, you always get the sense that they're looking for the next pass, and then potentially, Kevin, even the pass after that, the hockey assist. So you have to have a collection of good decision makers and guys confident to step up and knock down open shots.
McCollum, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Portland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now Lillard, 14 points for him. Here's the three. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Lillard. 9 points for C.J. McCollum.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Schroeder against Lillard. Humphrey sets a pick for Schroeder. And it's Portland with the rebound. Aminu's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lillard outside. The dish now to Craig. Clock is at 3. Goes up from the top of the key. And the shot falls short this time. The Hawks leading by 20. Here's Schroeder. Second chance shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Hawks have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Free throw good, Howard. Big part of the NBA's new TV deal, brand a provision to allow for digital distribution of games via tablets and smartphones here. I know you're looking at one right now. I know you catch games at airports and on the go when you're traveling.
Well, Kevin Harlan, anytime you're doing a game, it's must-see television, and so I'll watch it.
With the sound down.
No. If anything, I'm connecting 3 Bluetooth speakers to turn it up. I'm totally in with the mobile NBA action, Kevin,
too.
especially for our jobs in broadcasting, to be able to be anywhere and pull out your phone and watch NBA action right there, to hear the great announcers that we have for the 30 teams around the league, to get in-depth analysis and coverage. What a tremendous luxury we have to have NBA on the go.
It's the best. They set the pick. Prince, the pass to Howard.
Whoa! Saw that.
Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company. Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Nurkic, a screen on Calderon. Goes up on the high post. The shot missing. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Prince with it. Back to Calderon. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
And good defenders know it's about angles, got great position, and really bothered the release point.
Here's Crabbe and the Trailblazers, another 3.
You got to know the scouting report. As a defender, you can't let Crabbe set up for a catch and shoot. He'll bury those more often than not.
Kicks to Prince. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Calderon. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
That's his first personal foul.
Mike Muscala is checked in for Dwight Howard. And when you think of the Blazers' history, Brent, this is a team with a somewhat star-crossed history when it comes to injuries.
Yeah, I remember in the early part of the 2000s, Kevin, how the Portland Trailblazers were the most feared team. There were championship aspirations at that time. But it's been 10 years now, and maybe some of that bad luck that's always surrounded Portland has worn off.
McCollum outside. Elbow shot. Here's Nurkic. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Excellent position there from Nurkic to force his way inside to come away with the rebound.
Tonight, he's gone 3 of 6 from the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
The Hawks leading by 20. And here's Calderon. 6 points for him. From deep, Prince. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. There's 1:47 left to play here in the third. Nurkic, a screen on Hardaway. No good off the back of the rim.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Trailblazers trail by 20. Here's Nurkic. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, he's seen it before where he can light it up with the best in the league, but right now he just does not have the touch.
Calderon kicks to Muscala. He dishes it to Hardaway. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Calderon. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one.
All sorts of pressure coming his way on that shot, but Calderon wasn't phased in the slightest.
And it's Napier missing.
I don't even know why he's attempting some of those shots. It's just not smart basketball, and he needs to be more patient and let the offense come to him naturally.
36 seconds left in the 3rd.
Well, the D looks like they're laying off just a little bit. He made 1 3 in the first half, but they're still daring him to shoot, and he can't make them pay for it. Put that pass right on target. Way to get your teammates involved.
Here's Prince. Puts it up from 12. Here's Ilyasova, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ilyasova's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, Ilyasova playing with a high motor tonight. Lots of activity. He's good for at least a few second chance points.
And here's McCollum for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. McCollum's got 11 points in the quarter. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Atlanta up 19. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
Defensively, we got to give a little more pressure to their shots, all right? Make them make the 2nd, 3rd, 4th play.
That's Terry Stotts drawing the line defensively, as I want the first guy with the ball to beat him.
And that's where a total effort is needed. Get back quickly, match up, call out screens, really the complete package.
And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Paul Millsap out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Calderon. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Prince in at the 3, a small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Bazemore kicks to Calderon. They set the pick. Shoots. Trapp pulls it in.
Yeah, I know the shot's been off just a smidge tonight, but he's contributed in other ways to help his team have the lead in this game so far.
Napier dishes to Crabbe. McCollum passes to Crabbe. In the corner, Napier with it. Offline with his 3. The Hawks leading by 19 points. And Ilyasova kicks to Calderon. He feeds it to Prince. Back to Calderon from downtown. And Harkless pulls it down. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Dishes it to Napier. Here's the screen. Puts up a 3. The shot comes out. Prince with the defensive effort. From deep. Rebound by Napier. Trailblazers trail by 19. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. 3-pointer. Portland no good that time either. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Calderon, no good.
Well, you have to give a ton of credit to the defense for arriving just in time and altering that shot away from the basket.
Vonleh. Atlanta with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Calderon, defended by Harkless. Prince, the pass to Millsap. From 13, C.J. McCollum with the rebound. Trailblazers trailed by 19. He kicks to Napier. Back to Crabbe. McCollum right side. Inside, Millsap with the steal. And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance. Here's Bazemore. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And Brent, you look at Kent Bazemore, undrafted out of Old Dominion. At first, he was known more for his sideline antics as a reserve for the Warriors than anything else.
Well, now he's got other guys on the sideline waving towels, Kevin. He's developed into a very valuable rotation player. And he still plays with a chip on his shoulder, and I think that really helps him.
The free throw dropped for Bazemore. We've heard a lot of talk around the league about the strain of the regular season. Brent, 82 games, putting a strain with the back-to-backs of 4 games in 5 nights.
I'm getting tired of you just talking about it, Kevin.
I'm tired of saying it.
I'm exhausted.
So what's the solution?
I really think that the preseason only needs to be 4 games. You could also do something, Kevin, with regards to training camp where you'd have players in their 1st through 4 seasons come in for 10 days prior to the veterans coming into camp, the 4 preseason games, and then you're ready to go. So the NBA now, with their 22 affiliations with NBA D-League teams, have the opportunity for those guys to get in shape and learn the system going in between the big ball club and the D-League. I think a shorter preseason schedule is on the horizon.
Excellent thoughts. And stolen by Vonleh. Inside. Here's Lillard. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, defender a little bit off balance against Lillard, and most defenders are, let's face it, results in a trip to the free throw line.
Well, you talk about potential. Noah Vonleh certainly intrigues.
Well, you look at tools, a 7'4" wingspan, and the 2nd biggest hands ever measured at the combine. You add his mobility, lateral quickness. He just needs some time. Once he gets time, he'll get confidence, and we'll see Noah Vonleh do some things in this league.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now here's Schroeder. Passes it to Millsap. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Harkless with the buckets.
The defense slacked off a little bit. Probably didn't think he would take that one, but he made him pay.
Now Bazemore. Pass to Howard. The Hawks working the ball around. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. And there's the call on Howard. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And Portland with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Schroeder against Lillard. The teardrop falls in. Lillard's got 10 points in just the 2nd half.
Just one of those unbelievable nights from Lillard, although I'm starting to believe loves to put the team on his back offensively.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Nurkic, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Portland.
Shots.
And that one falls for Paul Millsap.
Well, as people start to put together underrated lists, Paul Millsap at the power forward or small forward position comes up quite a bit. It's been that way for his entire career. Drafted 47th in 2006, and all he'd done at Louisiana Tech was lead the nation in rebounding, an unprecedented 3 consecutive seasons.
And so he makes both from the line. And for Millsap, he's never been the most explosive athlete or Brent the most imposing to look at. Really, he's undersized at 6'8".
Well, I think a lot of coaches out there who covet a skill set of somebody at his size didn't misread him. That's why he's having the success he's had the past couple of seasons.
Bazemore dishes to Schroeder. To shoot. Shoots from the high post. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Harkless. He's tightly guarded. McCollum no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to Millsap. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Well, Millsap really wants the shot anytime he can get it from there. That's his comfort zone.
Schroeder against Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Lillard again missing. Atlanta leading by 14. Down low, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
So good at picking his spots. He always knows exactly what the team needs from him offensively. That's why they hold the lead.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Harkless kicks to Aminu. Lets the 3 fly. Not going to go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Now here's Bazemore. He is guarded by McCollum. And Bazemore kicks to Millsap. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Millsap's got 34 points.
Yeah, this is when his game is at its sharpest. The offense flowing through him, and he's just getting it done.
There's a screen. Pass to Aminu. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And Al-Farouq Aminu, definitely a fit with this Blazer team as they move towards the younger players. He is just 26 years of age. He is a high-energy glue guy and has proven his worth at that position.
He misses the free throw. If you look at Aminu, he brings some versatility. He can play the 3, but he also can step over to the 4 spot if needed.
Oh, yeah, he can rebound and block shots like a power forward at times, and he can defend inside and on the perimeter. What a switchblade for their coaching staff.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Kent Bazemore. That one is no good. Atlanta with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Shooter passes to Howard, and stolen by Vonleh. Over in the corner, Harkless. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. That's now 8 points for Harkless.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Schroeder with the ball. Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. Clock at 6. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Millsap gets the contact and marches his way confidently to the free throw line. Exact kind of leadership you would expect from him.
Paul Millsap. 2 shots.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Vonleh with it. Millsap's there. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
A 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Vonleh was the 9th overall pick in that highly anticipated draft class of 2012.
Free throw good. Vonleh. And both free throws good for Vonleh. The Hawks leading by 14. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. There's a screen. Feeds it to Hardaway. Millsap a screen. Here's Howard. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, unfortunate there, guys. Just a poorly set screen, and he didn't want to sacrifice his body to spring open his teammate.
And Lillard kicks to Harkless. Shoots the 3, and there's Lillard on the assist by Harkless. Lillard's got 24.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And the pass to Millsap. Feeds away. They grab their own miss. Doesn't go for him. Trailblazers trail by 11. Here's Aminu. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And a nice effort inside by Aminu, improving his shot selection through the years.
Howard dishes to Schroeder. The feed to Millsap. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Al-Farouq Aminu.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And that one falls to Paul Millsap.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Trailblazers trail by 11. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Guys, it's time to turn it up a little and make a push. We've worked too hard to come away empty-handed. Let's put this thing away. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. McCollum passes to Lillard. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last.
Not exactly sure what was happening there inside the heads of the players, but very frustrated they couldn't capitalize on the opportunity.
Off the inbound pass. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Millsap's got 38 points.
I mean, this quarter belongs to him. They got to feed him.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Lillard outside. The dish to McCollum. 6 to shoot. Up and in from the low block.
The defender does a good job of contesting there, but McCollum's skill set and focus, they win out.
Atlanta leading by 11. Here's Howard. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
He misses the free throw.
And the former first overall pick in the 04 draft, Howard has had a stellar career, a dominant force who continues to frustrate the opposition.
Good on the second free throw. Trailblazers trail by 12. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
Well, he's a great shooter who can just make plays for others. McCollum with a nice assist that time.
1:43 left to play here in the fourth. Millsap kicks it over to Schroeder. Off target with his three. And here's Portland. They're on a 13-5 run here. Lillard against Schroeder. Lillard dishes to Aminu. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Well, you combine the power and the quickness to make guys foul him. Aminu earning the trip to the free throw line.
It's the first, and that brings them within single digits. Is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Kicks it to Cephalosha. The Hawks working the ball around. Down low. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Vonleh. To the paint. Here's Aminu. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here. Drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. Two free throws for Aminu. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here is Hardaway. Millsap a screen on Aminu. Here's Schroeder. Back to Millsap. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the three. And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And he wants the ball at the end of the games. You can see why Lillard's stepping up again to the challenge.
Schroeder against Lillard. Dishes to Howard. And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the Hawks, Dwight Howard. 2 shots.
2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And here are the Blazers. They're on an 18-5 run. Nails the triple.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
You want to talk about clutch?
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
I mean, there's not a lot of reasons for a turnover, but there's certainly not one there. Just a lapse of
still within reach.
But only if they make every possession count from this point forward, and I mean every possession.
McCollum outside. To tie it up. It falls! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And McCollum's pace hasn't changed even under pressure.
Atlanta calls timeout. Expires, and we're going to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for Atlanta, Schroeder and Bazemore pair up at the point and off-guard spots. Paul Millsap out there with Howard. And it's Sefolosha in at the 3 slot. Passes to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Millsap a screen on McCollum. And it's Schroeder missing. The Trailblazers shooting 43% from the field. McCollum passes to Lillard. To the inside. Millsap with the steal. Double team on Millsap. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. He dishes it to Sefolosha. No good on the triple. McCollum outside. Lillard outside. Pass to Layman. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Layman's got the first points here in the overtime period for Portland. Schroeder kicks it to Bazemore. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 1.
That's just tremendous focus and concentration by Bazemore, getting the ball off the pass and releasing it quickly before the D is even set.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from three-point range since the end of regulation. Tries to save it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Aminu's checked in. He feeds it to McCollum. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. McCollum dishes to Lillard. He kicks it to Harkless. Fires the 3. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Yeah, not a highlight reel play there. He needs to be aware of where he is on the court at all times.
Lillard against Schroeder. There's the pick. Sefolosha kicks to Howard. The dive for the ball. And stolen by Vonleh. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And Aminu slams it in.
And when he catches the ball now, Aminu wants to use some of his newfound scoring confidence to help his team in big moments. We saw that there.
Millsap a screen. Bazemore passes to Millsap. Here's Schroeder. And too long on the shot.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
Yeah, he sat in that mid-range area, which can be a no-man's land defensively, but he quickly moved over to contest.
The Hawks trail by 3. And here's Millsap from the arc. But they recover it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Schroeder dishes to Millsap. To the inside. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And you can see the determination in Howard's eyes. He relishes the opportunity to provide big baskets like that one.
most rebounds now in the game. Puts it up from 17. And Harkless pulls it down. Trailblazers have gotten off to a less than ideal start here in overtime offensive, hitting only 3 of their first 8 shots. Down low. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And 12 points for Harkless.
Well, that's one of his best attributes, is his passes hit guys in stride.
Lillard kicks to Millsap. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Portland on defense, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
That's just a foolish mistake right there, guys.
It's good.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong...
Bazemore passes to Howard. There's Schroeder. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
Schroeder always does a tremendous job of getting himself to the free throw line. Now he's got to capitalize.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Schroeder hits them both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. The Hawks ball.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points or you can kiss this baby good night.
Schroeder against Lillard. Howard with a screen on Lillard. Here's Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. And that misses badly. Air ball. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Here's Lillard. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game. Schroeder kicks to Howard. To the wing right side. The 3 from Sefolosha. And so it's Portland winning this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup.
He took control in the final period. In fact, his ability to generate major points down the stretch, nothing short of magnificent.
Talking about Damian Lillard, one of the smartest basketball players we were watching. Passing ability, always gets the most out of his teammates. And his own scoring ability, he could shoot that thing too, Ernie.
Put up double digits from beyond the arc. And of course, that stretched the defense, opened things up for his teammates, a big part of their success tonight.